It's the best time of the year. It is November. It is November 1st today, and what a great month ahead. We are going to go through the November land projects that you need to focus on to up the game on your property. And it's going to be less about getting on the land and getting your hands dirty. Well, it is. I mean, you want to get out there and enjoy it and hunt and kill some big deer, but really, this is the time of year to start unfolding how everything has come together of all the projects you've done and go enjoy it. So really, the big thing here as go through the month of November is one of the biggest things I like to do is really share all of the projects and the observations and things you've learned on your property this year with the people that are around you and your neighbors and other people that have land around you, because this is a great time of year to share what you've done, the deer you're after, what's changed on the property, and hopefully share that information back and forth with neighboring landowner is probably one of the biggest things, but really with the family and friends that come and hunt with you and all of that, it is a great time of year to just showcase all of that hard work and start laying that groundwork now for going into the next year. So we have a big group of guys coming into camp for the first weekend here in Minnesota of the gun season. So this is when we have a big binder of all the stuff we do and the bucks that are out there, and basically a way to help educate others around you on what you've done and what could be done in the future. This is awesome to do that. It gets everybody excited and get ready for a lot of fun during the month of November. So we actually are not in the woods right now, but we wish we were. Yesterday, we actually shot a doe yesterday morning. So it was a nice closing the loop on a project I did on the north end of the property that we've been doing a lot of this land project video stuff. So it started all the way back in last December, and we started laying out this design because I made some observations that, okay, I found an area where it seemed like the deer were coming through typically on mornings. And they come through there in the evenings too, but it always seems like the mornings was a better chance to have does, bucks, any kind of deer coming, filtering through this specific area that I found in the morning during daylight. The evenings, it seems like they hesitate a little bit more because it does seem like they do bed on the one side of the road where the property is, but they also bed on the other side of the road. And it seems like in the evening, they hesitate a little bit more to come across that road. Those specifically are the bucks. So this is more of a morning spot that we found. We laid out a design to have a little transition food plot, and it actually connects the bedding and other food sources that flow it right through this little pocket of woods. And it came together here on October 31st, and it was a very cold morning, but more to come on that in another video on the Halloween doe. So November is the best month to be sharing everything you've been doing and the improvements on your property with people around you. Another thing is get out there, like I've said in the past videos, get out there and enjoy the property. Go hunt, go kill a mature buck, go kill some does, have a good time out there with your friends and family, and observe everything you can, because this is a great time of year with lots of people around that you can start laying down the groundwork to improve the property next year. So this is where you can start discussing your plans and laying out things you need to do. So next year you hit the ground running and you keep going. So it's such a fun year to get out and enjoy it. Share everything you've done with the people around you and start laying the groundwork for the next years. Again, I've got cameras all over the property. I'm not really worried too much right now about going to check cameras or anything. So really, this is a great time of year. Like we said in the October land projects video, is basically we're letting these cameras go on scrapes in transition areas, letting them soak out there. Because when you pick these up at the end of season or after you're done hunting, this is intel you can use for future years. So this is critical stuff. It's not the best use in the current year because you're just chasing where deer are and it just is chasing your tail situation. But the photos you get this year are going to be dynamite data for the following. So remember to make sure you have cameras out there. If you don't have any, go get some out there. And if you do have some and they've been out there for a while, and you haven't changed batteries and this and that, you know, this might be the time of year to just, if you slip into a stand and you go past the camera, bring some batteries with you and make sure they're ready to make it through the rest of the hunting season, because you want to stay out of there as much as you can if you possibly can work that in, but you also want to get that data for next year. So look forward to hearing how your November goes on your land. And that's a wrap. November land projects. We are going to be sitting in a deer stand here very soon, hopefully catching bucks, scent checking downwind of doe bedding areas. So hope to see you on the land. Enjoy your November. Be safe. It is a time of year that we might get excited and not think through everything. Take the time to not rush and be safe in the deer stands, drives, anything you do out there. Make sure you're communicating and be safe. All right, see you on the land.